Happy tells the guild that Natsu's E.N.D. So at this point in the series, we know that there's a handful of people who actually do know that Natsu is E.N.D. And even some of the people that do know they are dead. For starters, Zeref knows. Now we know that Zeref, he is currently at the Fairy Tail Guild. I can't wait until we get to see what's been going down between him and Mavis, because to be honest, Zeref, he is my favorite character in the series, and I just want to see their character interaction, and I want to see the reaction between the interaction between the Fairy Tail Guild and Zeref, especially Natsu and Zeref. I know some other characters like Gray and Zeref I'm hyped for, maybe possibly even Jalal and Zeref if Jalal does go there, so I'm excited to see those reactions. But there's a possibility that Zeref could tell the guild that he's E.N.D. The next person is August. Now we already know that August, he's had an encounter with Natsu, and when he saw him, he noticed him. He was like, this kid. And to be honest, that's one of my favorite parts, because me personally, I love Fairy Tail for the story, and that even though that little dialogue was so small, it had so much meaning. It was so impactful. So I really did love that moment. But I don't think that he'll reveal that Natsu's E.N.D. August will, because I don't think he will, because he could have done it already. He was in front of them, and not to mention the fact, I think that August he might think that the guild knows that Natsu's E.N.D. and I don't think that he's gonna go out of his way to go there and be like, oh, this kid's E.N.D. The next person that knows is Igneel, and Igneel's dead, and we already know that, but we saw what Igneel did. He wasn't going to reveal to the guild that it was E.N.D. simply because he knew all the terror that it would happen. So even though Igneel is dead, even if he was still alive, he still wouldn't reveal it because he's smart. Hell, he didn't even reveal it to his own son, Natsu. Now, this person, we don't really know if he knows that Natsu's E.N.D, but I'm going to say Larcade, simply because if this guy is another Dragneel, if he's a descendant, a brother, a father, sister, auntie, uncle, whatever you want to call him, even he's related to him. So I'm pretty sure that Zeref, he did tell Larcade about Natsu. That's why they're all family, so I'm pretty sure that he wouldn't know. But even if he doesn't know, or even if he does know, I still don't think that he'll be the person to reveal it either, simply because he doesn't really have a huge connection with Natsu that we know of. For all we know, this guy, he could just be a distant relative, so I don't think he would be the one to reveal it. But the one person out of all of them who I think has the highest chance to reveal it is Happy. Now I know some people might be like, why Happy? Well, simply because Happy, we know that even though he's done it like in gags before, he's been going around, he's been saying stuff that I guess he's been revealing secrets in the past, like between Lucy and Loki. We were like, oh, you like her, or Gray and Juvia. Like, even though those are done as jokes, I think that could turn up again, and that could pop out of Happy's mouth again. But I don't think he's going to be saying it as a joke. I think that he'll say, maybe he could slip up and say that Natsu's E.N.D. Like, let's remember, they're all going over to the guild at Zeref, so maybe he'll slip up and say something like, oh, the reason why he can't kill him is because blah blah blah. Me personally, I would like the scenarios to go down as the whole guild, they're going to try to attack Zeref, including Natsu, because Natsu, we already know that he doesn't care if he dies. So I think that the whole guild is going to attack Zeref, and then we would have Happy like, stop, you can't do this. And they'll be like, why? Because that's Natsu's older brother. If he dies, Natsu dies, he's E.N.D. and all that stuff. I think that'll be a perfect way to handle it and a perfect way to reveal it, because then it's just going to be so amazing seeing where the story goes afterwards. But that's basically it for this video. Would you guys like Happy to tell the guild that Natsu's E.N.D? And what do you think of my little scenario? If you guys have a different scenario on how Happy will reveal it, make sure you leave it in the comment section. Comment what you guys think down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.